Hey, Spirit Gang. So, what's up, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? This is going to be your October reading. As always, it still is collective, so take what resonates to you and leave the rest, all right? I'm going to start with some major arcana here, just to see what big things are coming in for you for the next few weeks that we have left of October. So this will be for the rest of Libra season and Scorpio season that we have incoming here, okay? I don't know why I'm getting like the name Drew or like something about Drew Barrymore. I don't know. Isn't there a song called Drew Barrymore? There is. I actually really like that song, but I can't remember how it goes right now. So that could be some sort of sign or synchronicity to you. I don't know why I was getting the name Drew. It's not going to be for everybody. Maybe someone's name starts with the letter D. All right. So Spirit, can you tell me? Oh, I already got one. Wow. Wow. The moon. All right. There is somebody who isn't who they say they are. That's definitely what I'm getting here. Okay, hopefully it's not Drew. Not to call you out, Drew. Just kidding. There's somebody who isn't who they say they are. Now, I'm not necessarily getting that this is an energy, but I feel like this is somebody who's concealing themselves for a reason. You know, we'll tap into that with the tarot. We'll see what else wants to come out. But I'm getting here that somebody, I heard, is playing a different side. Somebody's playing a different side or like a different set of rules. Maybe they're playing a different character. So this person's wearing a mask. Okay, this is making sense now. All right, so there is somebody in your life, okay? And only take it what resonates, you know, don't panic or anything. But you'll know, because you'll be like, oh, hey, she's probably talking about this person that I feel like isn't who they say they are, okay? And it doesn't necessarily have to be something bad, but this person's wearing a mask. That's what I'm getting with the devil energy. I'm not getting anything really bad here. They're playing a different side, like they're playing a different part. They're keeping themselves concealed for a reason. Now, I'll tap into that some more, okay? Or maybe you feel like you have to do this, okay? If it's not someone else, maybe you feel like you're having to keep yourself concealed at this time and play a different part because you're protecting something, okay? Seems like the moon, there's a secret being protected. The moon just came out in the earth sign reading that I just did, so maybe you want to go and check that out. It could be someone you're connected to, or maybe you have earth sign placements, okay? This is air sign, so maybe this has to do with communication and you're having to not tell people who you really are, or this person is not telling people who they really are. Something about this person is wearing a mask, okay? So take out what resonates for you, whether it's you or it's an outside energy. All right, that's definitely what I'm getting here. Let's just see what wants to show up here. No, let's start with this. Let's start with this oracle. I'm using different oracles. I'm using the same decks for this October reading for each group of zodiacs, but I'm doing different oracles. I was guided to grab this oracle. Can you give us more about this situation with this? Thank you. Younger woman. Dealings relationship with a younger woman. Okay. Now this could be you. Somebody could have brown hair. Somebody could have bangs here. Brown eyes. Or this could be the person that is not showing their true identity. Okay? Younger woman. All right, can you tell us more about this situation? Ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. Okay, so this could be, all right, so what I'm getting here is that this person, they could be married, honestly. Oh, Lord. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, what is this energy? This is not going to resonate for everybody. There's somebody who could be married. Maybe they're married, but they're keeping a secret because they're separated, right? So maybe they haven't mentioned it because they're no longer in that connection here. Or maybe someone was married to somebody who was a Capricorn. Give us some more information. Give me some more energy on this. What is going on here? We got the boot here. Maybe someone was given the boot, all right? Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. I feel like somebody's keeping hush-hush about something because they have a goal in mind, okay? Maybe they were quiet about a relationship they had because they're going through a divorce or something. There's something about a younger woman here. The younger woman could be the devil energy here. Okay, so if this isn't you, this could be somebody that you could potentially know, or somebody that you're talking to. Somebody could have a dealing with a younger woman that possibly they were married to, that they gave the boot to, meaning like they decided to break free from this person, but they're still going through a divorce. So if you were wondering if they were married, they could potentially be married still. Okay, but I'm not seeing that they're together, but they're keeping it concealed for whatever reason, okay? Now, this could be someone at work too, if it's not a love situation, or it sounds like a complicated order, to be honest with you. I feel like I'm taking like a complicated, you know, Starbucks order or something. Not that I work at Starbucks, obviously. I work here. But I don't know. This energy is crazy, okay? This energy is crazy here. So this could be somebody at work as well. Maybe you're dealing with somebody at work and you feel like this person's not acting like themselves because they're devoted to work, or you're devoted to work, however it resonates for you. Or it could be a romantic connection. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. This came out in the last reading, that song. Somebody could be, okay. There could be somebody who is trying to hook up with somebody because they want a higher status at work. Okay, so maybe this person, don't let anyone do that to you. If this is you, don't let anyone try to persuade you into anything like romantic or sexual, offering you a better position at your job, okay? Let's just say that right now. There are so many millions of gajillions of jobs out there. Don't let something tempt you like that, okay? For most of you, it's going to be, maybe this is something showing up in your energy. Like, maybe this is, what's the tea? It is the tea leaf oracle. So maybe this is what's the gossip. Like, things going on around you, okay? Give me one more energy. We got rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. This could be a past situation. Maybe there's someone going through a divorce and they keep it secret because it was a difficult time in their life. Okay, that's definitely what I'm getting here. And honestly, I want to pull again. Because I feel like this really is an outside energy. I don't feel like this is you, but I feel like this could give you some clarity on a situation with somebody that you know, or someone that you're thinking about. Or maybe you're wondering if this person is being honest with you, okay? Let's get another energy for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm not even going to start this reading over because I feel like somebody needed to hear that, okay? It's something about communication and something like to give you some clarity or something here. We got the Wheel of Fortune. That's what I'm talking about. But it also has to do about business, okay? So I feel like things are going to pick up the pace. Where you were feeling stuck, something's about to pick up the pace, okay? And if, for whatever reason, there was somebody who tried to blackmail you into having a romantic connection with them, promising that you'll get a better position, there's something outside. Your spirit guides are saying, don't get stuck in that situation. All right? Don't get stuck in that situation. I don't know if this is a message somebody needs to hear. Don't think that you need to offer anything to anybody that, you know, is shady, all right? Because something better is coming along here. You're gonna, and you know what? I feel like this is a blessing in disguise. Tell him to kick rocks. This energy is making me mad. Tell him to kick rocks here, all right? Because you got something good coming in. We got luxury, karma, facing judgment, okay? So if there was someone who tried to blackmail somebody, the wheel of karma will take care of itself, all right? And they're gonna feel real stupid when you stand up for yourself, or whatever the situation may be. It doesn't have to be that kind of situation. Maybe someone was just trying to take advantage of you at work or in a relationship. Whatever it is, you got something better coming, honey. Something better is coming. If this is a relationship and you found out someone was married and they were concealing it and you feel that you can't trust them anymore, joke's on them, okay? You don't have to feel stuck on somebody that is not being honest with you. That's not going to resonate for everybody. But I don't know why. This energy is coming in. I feel like someone needs to hear it. Okay? Whatever you were feeling stuck in, let's just put it that way. Whatever you were feeling stuck in, something better is coming along, okay? So once you release it or you get some clarity on it, you can move on. Karma is going to take care of itself, all right? The wheel of karma always takes care of itself, and, you know, these people are going to have to watch you level up, all right? So I feel like that's a better choice to make here. You got life of luxury coming in. All right, something blessed. You're about to be blessed. All right. Let's see here. Ooh, we got flirt, fun and innocent communication. All right. So somebody wants to be flirty with you. It's fun and innocent, meaning they're not going to be somebody who's secretly married or going through divorce and didn't tell you, okay? I feel like there was a reason they kept that concealed, maybe because they're going through a divorce, but still, if you're going to be, you know, especially intimately involved with somebody, you have a right to know, or if you flat out ask them and they lied, then that's a different situation, okay? So, but you got somebody coming in here. I feel like you got a lot of smiles ahead of you, okay? A lot of smiles ahead of you. The skeleton key. Ooh. This, whatever's coming in is your blessing. This blessing is tailor-made for you with the skeleton key. All right, I feel like I'm supposed to... Ooh, this card wants to come out here. Ooh, that's why. That's why that card, like, hopped right out of my deck. Okay? Twin flame, eternal partner, spiritual spouse. Let go of whatever it was that was on this karmic loop. Something kept you on a karmic loop, or tried to keep you on a karmic loop. Get off that karma wheel, all right, honey? Get off of that karma wheel. Okay, sorry. It bugs me when my cards aren't straight. Maybe someone's, you know, a little OCD here, because I just really, like, focused out and forgot that I was doing a reading for a second because I was so focused on keeping my cards in order. All right, divine counterpart, this is tailor-made for you. You and this person are the only ones that have the keys to this connection. You have the keys to this wheel that you both are on, okay? All right, I feel like pulling some charms for you, and I didn't do that in the last reading. There we go. There's a key here. We got a unicorn, so it's tailor-made for you. This is a rare energy. This is a rare connection coming in here. All right, I'm seeing here that the glass... Someone was trying to drain your cup, okay, in the past here, but I'm seeing here that you're being anointed. When you decide to get off of this wheel or take your power back from somebody that you felt stuck with, the sun is going to be shining here. What are those daisies here? Something blessed by God is coming in. We got a cross here, and I'm seeing communication here. Do you see that little emoji? I don't know if you guys can see those, but there's communication coming in here, okay? And there's also a key. This is the skeleton key, okay? Little golden key here, all right? This is a rare energy coming in, all right? So for whatever didn't work out, it was a blessing in disguise, whether it was a job, whether it was a friendship, somebody wasn't being honest. That's definitely what I was getting here, okay? Somebody wasn't being honest, you picked up on it. It could have been very painful, but guess what? They're gonna get to watch you level up, and you're no longer stuck in that situation, so it's a blessing in disguise, all right? Fun and innocent communication. I feel like this is going to be something that is going to flow, okay? It's going to flow. And it's going to be fun and innocent. There's going to be no pressure. I feel like whatever that connection was, like I said, I was just getting different scenarios. Don't, you know, force a scenario. It could be your own scenario with those types of energy here. I'm getting that this connection coming in is going to be something that's not going to be pushy. And that last connection with those first two cards, and I normally don't pull again, but I was feeling like, that can't be the whole story. That can't be the only big thing that's happening this month for my air signs, okay? And that is why I was picking up on that. So once that is over and you get off that ride, whatever that was, you make space for this new thing coming in here. Okay, and I feel like it's going to be, you know, just a relief here, okay? This is somebody coming in that's going to be thinking long term. They're not going to be pushy. I was getting a very pushy energy with those last two cards, with the devil and the moon. I didn't like it, okay? And I'm sure you didn't like it either. I'm sure it made you feel uncomfortable. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your nervous system. If something's off, it probably is, okay? And whatever reason they had to keep it a secret, let that be on them, okay? They'll figure it out and let them go about their business. All right, so let's just see here. What are the new energies coming in? November, honey. This is an October reading. Maybe you're closing out some cycles in October and November. You got this eternal partner coming in. All right, what else can you tell my air signs, Spirit? The rose. Romance is in the air. And I swear you guys are connected to an earth sign reading, because I sing the song, So This Is Love. So this is love. And that song came to me again. Okay, so somebody wants to offer something to you. You got an offer of commitment coming in here. All right, I guess we'll take both here. Unsettled times, need to plan ahead. Okay, so you're hopping right out of that situation. Something that was very unsettling here. It was a broken wish. Okay, somebody tried to break your spirit. Like, this was very upsetting to you. Okay, we have arrow here. You're on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. And we have dealings with a relationship with dark complexion or dark hair. Okay, so that could be an extra sign or synchronicity for you. But I feel like I'm hearing the straight and narrow. Okay, so maybe it was like somebody that was addicted to your energy. It was the devil. There is unhealthy attachments there. Okay, maybe it was addictions, but whatever it was, whatever had you feeling stuck in your life, whether it was you that had addictions, like physical addictions, or somebody else that you felt like you were kind of trauma bonded to, it feels like. It feels like a trauma bond a little bit. Or just kind of the beginning of what would have turned into like a trauma bond here. But I'm seeing something coming in. It's going to be so much lighter. I almost said light and airy. No pun intended. Okay, so let's get some more clarification. All right. Can we clarify what this... What was this broken wish? There was a masculine, potentially, or you could be a masculine. Somebody that wasn't who they said they were. Okay, could be an Aries. Give you some clarification. Maybe this masculine was still married to somebody else. We have the moon energy. There's your clarification here. Okay, so that moon energy that came out with the devil energy, we got the emperor now with the moon here. Okay, so there was a masculine here. This is not going to resonate for all of you, but they could have been in their masculine energy, even if it was, you know, just take it as energy, however it resonates to you. This person, ooh, remember how I said they weren't who they said they were? You know how like the werewolf changes during the moon? It's like this person was changing, okay? And you were starting to pick up on that. Trust your intuition about that, all right? So there's your clarification on that situation. Whether it was a job, whether it was somebody, they're going to face their own judgment, okay? The moon is going to be on the ass, all right? That's definitely what I'm getting here. This person caused some pain or some anxiety. It's about to pass through, all right? You got the key, and the key is walking away from the situation, trusting your intuition. You got something rare coming in here with that unicorn energy, all right? You're no longer stuck in a situation. You're moving forward into a life that's going to be luxurious, meaning it doesn't mean that it has to be full of jewels and expensive things. I mean, if somebody wants to treat you to something nice, maybe this person's way to, you know, show their love is by buying gifts, but, you know, as long as they're doing it because they know it's something you would appreciate, not to show off or brag about it, I don't think that that's a bad thing here. But what I'm getting here is that it's going to be luxurious because you're going to feel like you're walking on air. It's just going to be so much easier than whatever that was that you felt stuck in the past. Okay, can you tell us about this divine counterpart coming in? Tell us about the divine counterpart. The 8 of bats, the 8 of swords. Somebody could be a mom, because I'm getting mummy from that here. It's going to be a wish fulfillment. Somebody could be a mom. Somebody could have a kid here. I don't know why I heard, well, because there's a mummy on that card, obviously. But the 8 of bats here, the 8 of swords here. Something's being unraveled. All right, you're going from the 8 of swords to the 9 of pumpkins. All right, that is a wish fulfillment, okay? And I feel like you're going to make the smarter decision here, all right? Tell us about the actual person. 10 of Cups, baby. This is your divine counterpart. This is your clarification. So whatever you decide to remove allows this divine counterpart to come in and make this love offer, okay? And I'm not seeing it being rushed here. So, you know, if they do come in, you don't have to be like, is this him? Is this my twin flame? Are we going to get married? When are we going to get married? Allow it. Enjoy that love bubble phase, honey. It's what I'm getting from Spirit. Enjoy it. Somebody definitely could be a parent here. Maybe someone's a single parent. What about November? Clarify the November card. Ten of Wands. You guys are definitely being pushed together. It's like Spirit is pushing you guys together. Whoa. In November. Okay, so I feel like you're closing out some sort of a cycle in October, honestly, honey. In November, come November, Spirit's going to push you guys together. It's kind of like I always like to say, it's like a 7th grade dance, and I'm seeing like a giant heavenly spirit just kind of like nudging you two together, like standing over earth, nudging you two together. Okay, clarify the Hanged Man. What were you stuck in? Just to clarify. There was a King of Wands. Okay, it could have been an Emperor. This person wasn't who they say they were. There could have been a strong sexual attraction. You could have been dealing with a fire sign, but this person wasn't who they say they were. Okay, clarify the Wheel of Fortune. The Hermit is pulling back your energy. You strike gold is what I'm hearing from Spirit. You strike gold the moment that you pull away and you trust your intuition. Okay, you trust what your instincts are. You see that little brain like coming out of the thing? You trust your instincts on this, and it's time to walk away. You jump off of that, and then you walk right into this romantic connection. Okay, this very freeing connection. Okay, we have the High Priestess. You know already. All right, you know already. All right, I feel like you're gonna get a lot more rest once this situation is over. Whatever it may be, it's going to be different for all of you, but once you decide to break away from that, don't look back, because karma will take care of itself. You don't need to, retaliate, because that will just keep you kind of in that karmic loop, but you got this romantic connection coming in once you leave whatever that is. Like I said, it could be a friend, lover, work partner, somebody's not being honest, something going on around you that kept you feeling like you were stuck in it. All right, something's coming in here that's going to be, it's going to change your life, and it's just going to be like so much weight of energy, of like stagnant, like crazy energy being lifted from you. Okay, that's definitely what I'm getting here. So this is your October reading, and also like to kind of give you predictions for what is coming next month, and we will do, a reading for November for air signs, and any bonus readings that I do for the rest of October, additional for air signs, will be posted in members only if you would like to join for that. And plus I do a bunch of other fun readings in there as well. It's only $2.99 a month to join the membership. All right, so you got the key. You know what to do. All right, honey, you know what to do. You're showing up as a High Priestess. Trust your intuition. All right, I'm gonna close the air. I love you guys. Bye.